Hey, what's up, New York? My name is Cleous Young, and I'm here at Prospect Park in Brooklyn, New York, at the family festivity. I'm a children's author, and one of the things that I really work on is getting our children a little bit more literate. In today's society, there's an issue, it's called functional illiterate, whereas the concept that our children aren't able to function on a day-to-day basis and make the right choices, so they ended up in the juvenile system, which 85% of those who are in juvenile system are functional illiterate, which means that they can't make the right decision on a day-to-day basis to actually function effectively in community. So what I'm doing with myself is seeing how I could get our children to start comprehending and learning more on how to function on a day-to-day basis. With the school system, they have the concept of the pipeline to the prison system. And what they actually do, they test the reading scores of those who are in either third or fourth grade. And from there, they determine how many cells, how many prisons they're actually going to build. So one of the things that I really realized was that it's not just about reading or writing. It's actually around comprehension, where they realize if the children aren't able to comprehend these things that are on these pages at this level, then chances are they're going to fall behind for the rest of their life. And at some point, they're going to make some type of decision which is actually going to land them into the prison. So the books that I've designed now is to get our children really start comprehending what they're reading, which is a huge factor. When we talk about illiteracy, we normally talk about reading or writing, but there's another component, which is the comprehension aspect, which is compiled of those who can read, but what they can't do is comprehend what they're reading. So they fall almost within that same concept of being illiterate. Because you can read a good story, and if you can't comprehend what it really means, then you're just as illiterate as someone who can't actually read it. So the books are geared around getting our children to actually get the knowledge of how to comprehend the story that they're actually reading, which will save them in the long run from ending up in this pipeline to prison dream that was created. That's one of the things that I focus on. It's called co-occurring progress, which I took it from the concept. It's called co-occurring issue. And a co-occurring issue is generally looking at the concept, say someone has a drinking problem. And you're treating the drinking problem, but not realizing that you're not treating the essence of what's causing the problem. So the problem may start from the person losing someone, like a loved one, and then they start drinking. And then we actually treat the drinking problem and not the issue itself as far as the person losing the problem. So what I've realized, like, wow, let me develop these books that actually goes towards co-occurring progress, which means that when you start to comprehend these little things on the pages, then you're able to also comprehend the subliminal things that are in your life. And that's what I look at. It's not just about what's on the pages that you can't comprehend. The same way the prison system created the system based on the fact that, hey, you can't comprehend this, so you're going to make some type of decision to land you here. So what I'm looking at, if you can start comprehending the pages, then the decisions that you're going to actually make in life are going to be effective, which won't land you in the prison system or other systems that are out there. Two of the books that I actually worked on and producing right now, one is called The Four Fisherwomen, and the other one is called Do Your Best. And The Four Fisherwomen is based on commonality. I ran a bullying program for about two and a half years, and one of the things that I realized that the most significant aspect of bullying was differences. I'll bully you because you have a different skin color, or you speak differently, or you look different. So what I've realized that if difference is something that tears people apart, then what could be that thing that actually brings people together? And I realized it's commonality. So The Four Fisherwomen is based on commonality, which is finding the common good in each other. And when we start to find the common good in each other, then we start to build up each other rather than tearing each other down. Do your best now is the concept of looking at it from the bullying aspect. Being a bully, that's like the worst aspect of your life, because you can bully someone and then that actual person turns around and commits suicide. So what I've realized is that, hey, if I could get you to do your best, then your worst won't show up. So that's where Do Your Best comes in as a package The Four Fisherwomen, and Do Your Best. One about commonality, finding the common good in each other, and then what that does, it brings you as the individual to start doing your best. So that's what the books are about. The books are located on Amazon. You can go on Amazon and type in my name, which would make the books come up quicker, which is Cleous Young, Cleous Young. If you go on Amazon and you type it in, the books will come up quicker rather than you type in The Four Fisherwomen or Do Your Best. And also you'll see a list of other books that I've done, which included The Mountain of Miracles, the CD-ROM, the storybook, and the actual study guide to go with it. You'll also come across The Prophetic Artist, and also The Genius of Keys, and The Magical Rug, which are all books that I've written myself. And you also find different books that I've been a part of too, a different compilation. So they're out there too. So if you want to go online, Amazon.com, and check them out. And they're also on the Kindle too. So if you go on Kindle, you can actually download them and get them right away and start reading. I want to say a big what's up to my mom. I'm here in New York with my mom, staying with my mom for the weekend. And I just want to give her a big shout out, Carol Nelson, which has been an intricate part of my career as a children's author. And this is one thing that I want to encourage other parents that are out there. You need to support your children. When you support them, they actually come out better. And from a former teacher, we saw that best results coming out of the child with the parents, those who are involved in the child's life. And it applies not only in the classroom, but also in the community too. The children who have their parents or even other types of support actually do much better than the rest of the children that don't have those support. So I want to give a big shout out to my mom, who have been supporting my career for all this time.